Welcome, horrible people, to the Horrorble Opinions podcast. On this week's episode of Drake and Josh, Drake is still hiding from the, police in Mexico, singing Latin hits and hitting on the real young ladies, and Josh got himself signed up with Fedra.
Did you go with Drake and Josh because one of them's fat and the other's not?
No.
I don't know why you went with Drake and Josh. I'm Daniel, and I always wash my hands after using a Subway. And eating a Subway sandwich.
I'm Ryan, and this is why you always need a father figure in your life to teach you the importance of always washing your hands and under your nails. Not just to keep yourself from getting sick, but,
Pregnant.
for when they go wandering.
When they go wandering? What does that mean?
Fingers.
Oh,
go
when
on.
when your fingers go wandering. Okay.
Yeah, when they go wandering.
It's really easy to have a fungus under your finger. She finger banger with her bite hand.
Oh yeah.
It's dangerous.
Also, they didn't brush their teeth beforehand either. I want you to know that. They don't have toothbrushes.
They got beef jerky.
Ugh.
And there's nothing my lady loves more than me chowing down on some beef jerky than chowing down on her Arby's.
Ew, that might be the grossest thing you've ever said.
No, I'm going to plus it. Once you get through all the curly fries.
Ew!
You got extra Arby's sauce? Or is it the horsey sauce?
Horseradish.
Shimmer!
Yeah, shout because it's a horse!
It's a horse. While you were distracted by Jeffrey Wright chewing scenery, I was sitting there thinking, that's Josh Peck. He's looking swole.
Oh, it's because it's literally that guy?
Yes, he's one of the Fedra people in the back of the truck.
Is he the one that lives?
No, he's literally the asshole one.
Oh.
Telling the story, loving it. Yeah.
I've never seen Drake and Josh, so I don't even...
You don't have to lie to me. You're in a safe space, bud. Just you and me.
I was an iCarly guy.
Yeah, you were.
At the age of 25.
I don't know
I think you were younger.
Either of you are talking about.
Flintstones. Meet the Flintstones. It's a family Ryan actually lived alongside.
What?
He is old as shit, man. You're old.
Drake and Josh is a show.
I know. I'm old as shit, man. I'm a superhero.
No, you're as old as a superhero.
This is the greatest segue in the world, what I just did, and I'm now doing, because you always have to call it a good segue. Drake and Josh is a show, just like what we just watched is also a show. Last of Us, episode 4.
Did they also not wash their hands?
For finger banging each other?
I don't know.
And
what kind of Josh and Frank fan are you, Daniel?
Josh and Frank.
That's the episode we need. I'm sure there was a Drake and Josh game too.
Okay.
It's all good. It's same, but different.
But different.
Day 1. I mean, it's the 4th episode. We're just now on day 1. 4th episode of season 2. And we're still on day 1.
Day 1 of Seattle, yeah. It took a while to get there.
But we're finally here.
Is he about to punch a child? What is he doing?
Hell yeah.
I got spooked by a backpack. It touched my ankles. And I said, you didn't wash your hands.
A backpack just came over there?
And started groping me.
Shimmer!
Shimmer's a horse.
That's great. What's the horse doing?
Not dying.
That's true. Is the horse okay just to eat whatever it wants?
Yeah.
Horse knows what's good food.
It's not gonna... Yeah, but it's not gonna,
I'm not gonna tell it no. It'll kill me.
Get the fungus by eating it?
No.
Not anymore?
Horse most dangerous. Have you seen an infected animal this entire show?
Have you, Ryan?
What is man if not a very infectious animal?
No.
But no, I haven't. I saw them rip up a bear once.
Yeah.
Okay, just asking. I mean, if you let your horse just eat anything, though, eventually it's gonna hit one of the nerve endings, and then the whole town comes to party,
Shimmer wouldn't do that. Shimmer's a good horse.
Yeah, it's okay. I think Wolf has done a good job of clearing out the area.
I feel like the whole thing's overgrown, so there's no way they could have gotten all the fungal shit out of it.
Well, all the bipedal...
I found a lot of skeletons.
Transmitters. A lot of them are in Fedra gear, too. It's like there was a conflict where brother on brother came together and said, hey, let's not kiff, let's fight.
Why will they still come together? 11 years ago, day 1, Daniel gave us a synopsis for this episode.
I haven't done that for a single episode.
I know.
And you want me to do it
we
for
haven't
this
been
episode?
at day 1 yet.
Yeah, we're on day 1 now.
We're finally there. The show started.
Synopsis for this episode. Ellie and Dina make their way through Seattle. And Shimmer. Although Shimmer gets left behind.
I feel like it's better than the alternative that I read about.
Oh no. Ellie and Dina. They come across some wolves. They fight the wolves.
They come to town. Come to fight a bunch of wolves.
And then they finger bang.
Oh, but no, they also found the
and
hero
Ellie's
sword.
immunity has been revealed.
And
a clue towards one of Abby's group has also been revealed on this episode of Dragon Ball Z. Play the music.
Oh, you know it, baby.
Oh, mouse moves slow.
Jesus, that was so slow.
It got hung up on the other screen. It does that sometimes. It's like an impossible barrier to pass. Much like 11 years ago, we just can't get over it. Bunch of Fedra dudes, led by one Jeffrey Wright, Isaac Dixon.
This is our first game guy playing game guy.
Oh, he got to play him in the game?
You played him in the game, yeah.
Oh, so is this our real big bad?
I don't know.
He's not bad. What's wrong with him?
Nothing, I like him, but you don't have Jeffrey Wright in your thing just to be some dude.
They only had him for like a little bit in the game, because he only had like a day. So I'm glad we're getting more of him here.
So he's not...
Well, I don't know.
I mean, one day in game...
Well, you only need him to...
Forever.
You just need to make him grunting noises, for your big boss fight. Like, oh!
I don't know.
This scene wasn't in the game.
Oh, I wouldn't have done that.
Well, Jeffrey Wright and Josh Peck and others, they was on a trip together. They was, we Fedra boys, yeah. We roll in and we come up on some non-Fedra boys, and he's like, "Hey, I'm in charge. You guys stay back here. Hey, newbie, who seems like maybe you have a heart.
You haven't been shitified yet?
Yeah. Hey, lady in your group, that's clearly the enemy group. Hey, yeah, it's me. I'm cool. Yeah, you know it's me. Because look, everyone knows my name. It's cool. It's all good. Hey, guys in the back of the truck, can you hold this for me?" Pulls a pin on a couple grenades, throws them in the back of the truck, locks the door, blows up. Guy
Poor
gets out of the front.
reflexes on these guys. If they rolled
they
like
haven't
a
had
one.
to actually fight anyone who had weapons, right?
Yeah,
They're
and
just
nobody
shooting
manned up
unarmed
to
civilians.
dive on the grenade.
Wolves have weapons.
One. Oh, well, I mean, they do now.
Yes.
Yeah. He shoots down the guy, gets out of the front of the truck. The newbie's like pointing his gun at him, like, "Oh, what do I do? Oh!" And the Jeffrey Wright, Isaac Dixon, I think.
Make your choice.
Yeah, time to make your choice.
What do you think he chose?
Door number one.
Well, we know what he chose.
Door number two.
How do we know
You
what
see
he
him
chose?
later. You see him later in the episode.
Where was
He's one
he?
of the
Or
guards. He's one of the guards of the at the kitchen door where Oscar Isaac is torturing a person.
Is he the one on the right? Then I guess.
Nope, he'd be the one on the left.
One on the left.
Who's still uncomfortable with killing?
Ain't that a bitch?
Nope, that would be the one on the right.
Oh, so he's hardened
He's hardened now.
because there was a naked dude in there.
Yeah, that's what it
I
was.
get it.
He was on the guy on the right. It's not that he's torturing. It's that he's naked, and they have a thing about naked.
Hell yeah, love
Like
dicks.
like a real American. You're fine with the violence, but naked.
Present day.
Well, not present day.
On the show, day one of 11 years further back.
11
into
years now.
Okay, so I know kind of
But
what
not present
time it
day.
is, but where am I? Has there been a title?
Well,
change?
you're in Seattle.
I'm getting scared. I don't know where. I don't know
You're in
when.
Seattle, day one.
Oh,
Now
okay.
this would be a good time to point out that clearly it was like during Pride Month and whatnot, Gay Pride Parade was happening. So this is a reason why we don't actually see infected there, just dead bodies from human on human conflict. Because Pod Cannon will tell you certain anal lubricants and whatnot will prevent the butt function from getting.
I don't think that's what that tells us. I think what it tells us
everybody was getting some at that
is-
Pride Parade.
that this fungus that decided to start killing the world during Pride Month, homophobic.
But you'd think they'd go after him then. But they don't want to touch her.
That's why Ellie can't be infected,
Because she's gay as shit.
because she's gay as shit.
But Seth could get double infected because he's homophobic.
Well, I don't think it would infect him either, because they're like same.
Now, so who gets infected? Like me, who's an ally?
I don't know. When you think about it, the whole everything I just said just kind of falls apart.
It really does. Really does. Damn.
Shit, damn.
Shit, damn.
Damn.
Feel free to cut that.
Why?
Just cut all of it. I don't know.
That's a good time.
I don't know. It's the audio equivalent of walking into a wall and going nowhere. But yeah, it's fine.
Have you listened to our show?
Have you listened to that's the podcast.
Usually there's like a hole in
Are
the
you
wall
new
that we
here?
can make, or there's a window that can be opened. But that one, you just right into the wall, splat.
Now, that's very important for season 1 of The Last of Us.
I did that so
podcast.
that those who walk after me will know that there's a wall
Not
there.
to keep walking into
and
the
to
wall.
not follow in my footsteps. And that is why it must stay in the pot.
Wow, that's amazing.
I wish you'd step back from that. No, that's not the song.
That's not the song. It's the.
Take on
Okay, now you're singing it like the
me.
music video, but you got to sing it a little more subdued.
Somber.
Yeah, somber. Thank you.
Hey,
No, that's not
Not,
what I
not
asked
Batman. Not Batman.
Oh,
No.
take
Take me
on
on.
Me
me,
out to
Alfred.
the-
Take me on.
Take
Oh,
me on a
that's
field trip,
Alfred.
Alfred. I want to go to the zoo, Alfred.
It wasn't different at all, was it, Alfred?
I want to see the penguins.
Man, they're like, all right, look, there's a big old sign up there that this would be the Ellie and the Dino. They're like, hey, look, that big old sign over there says wolf. We should just go there. Dino's like, that's stupid. They got a big old sign up. They want you to go there. And Ellie's like, yeah, you're right, Dino, because like they're watching us. So what do? Go at night. We don't take Shimmer because she's a beautiful horse and everyone will see her. And she'll use her rainbow magic and save the day. We can't have that because I want to do it.
It's my turn to use the
And-
rainbow magic.
It's my turn to use rainbow magic. And I found this tank, but it ain't going to work. I'm going to make a lot of noise and fuck
She
up.
didn't even try driving.
Didn't even try. Oh, there's skeletons in it. She was scared. And then it's like, you know what, though? We can just go chill until the night. We've got a place over here that Shimmer can get inside. It's got good grass inside for her. Let's go. So they go to a record store. And then they play music because it's good to be stealthy.
Well, you want to
Beating
know
on
if the
some
infected
drum?
can hear you. You know, like what are you up against? The best way to know is to have them all like come to your location at once.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Bang the drum slowly, dumbass. Woo! Hit the bass. Do you think they took any of those records with them?
No.
Why
This
not?
isn't a shopping trip, Kenny. This is a mission of revenge.
It's a murder spree.
But-
On the way back,
But
they'll come back and get some.
there's some good records in.
I mean, there's a sweet ass guitar that had one of those little sachet packets.
I had
Had
two,
two of 'em.
Ryan.
2. It's very important for 2.
Now, what do those do? Those keep oxygen or
They suck up moisture.
Keep it from
suck up
yeah.
moisture? Well, she kind of fucked this up for whoever comes in here next because she did not put that guitar back in the case.
Nope.
I think she's taking it with her.
Touched it with her dirty hands. Didn't put it back in
So
the
she-
case. Just left it right
She can
out
get
there.
rid of that shit guitar that Joel left her.
Yeah, you think she's gonna? What do you think about this guitar, Kenny? You think she's gonna take it or not take it?
I think she takes it.
You think she takes it? I think she should.
Now, I also thought, though, after picking up in her eye fucking the Tears for Fears vinyl, I thought she was going to play a Tears for Fears song. Something
Yeah.
like, something happens and I'm head over heels for Dino. I want a finger bang Dino. Ugh.
I don't remember that. I don't know that one.
It's a classic love song, Dino. So she plays a little song because we got to have our little music going on, Dino's like, God damn, you good? You learned that from Joel? Like, yeah, you don't just wake up and know how to play the guitar unless you're like on the spectrum.
Another wall. I love it.
I swear you've never
It's like,
listened to the
it's like we're
show.
playing Zork, Daniel. I turned right. Wall. Okay, now let me try left. No, Ryan. It's another wall. All right. I guess just go straight.
That's just what the episode did.
It's a lot like
I can't
playing
help
a
it.
video game, actually. Like Zork.
Like Zork. Like a great game.
Now we get to listen to Jeffrey Wright talk about cooking and how he was good at it and he needed better cooking implements. And I'm like, yeah,
That's nice.
I want better cooking implements. I've been to a Williams Sonoma cookware store.
Wow.
With
Look at
that
this
with
guy.
that gravelly voice, he needed cooking? He couldn't just read him a book? He could read me a book.
It's about
He
the
could
build
finger
up,
blast me
Daniel.
in front of a horse.
You know, the anticipation. Like I'm gonna put it on the because it gets hot, but it doesn't get too hot, and it kind of like the heat disperses, which means when I hit you with it, I'm just gonna hit you with it.
Well, he's not going to hit him with it. It's not an
Oh, yeah.
animal.
I'm not an animal. I got McDonald's down the road. They do all my cooking now.
Fair.
Challenge
You don't
me.
got a Malville saucepan? Is that what it Malville?
You're the
Yeah,
one
but you
who's
gotta
been to
say
the
it.
cooking store. I don't.
You
know.
got to say it like a French.
Oui, oui. Malville.
I think that's closer.
I had to get into it. I had to say, we don't know who he's talking to till all of a sudden, Dick and Balls. The show did it. Gave us what we wanted. We got to see
the dirtiest,
like the
grimiest,
dirtiest,
Dankest.
I couldn't stop looking at his feet, honestly.
I couldn't stop looking at his little bald head.
I was like, okay, yeah, you got a dark,
The
you got a
top
dark
head,
patch
Ryan.
down
The
there.
top head.
Oh, I know which head
Like,
you were
nice
looking
bush.
at, Daniel. You don't have to explain.
But I know why people are hating. I guess people are hating on this season, and I think I figured out why.
Nobody's hating on this season. Who's
No,
hating on
they
this
aren't,
season?
and I'm one of them.
Daniel's one of them. It's because they think they went full tilt the wrong way. So they showed us dick and balls finally. But then you had two people finger blasting, and you didn't see nothing.
Well,
Thank
these
you.
are-
And that's gonna upset
Thank
them.
you for not.
I do
I do appreciate that.
I don't want to see them.
Yeah, but I didn't want to see them either. But it's, hey, you have to be fair, and that's otherwise people are gonna
No.
be
No,
mad.
I wanted to see the dick and balls. I don't want to
That's
see
fine.
the.
I think the dick and balls finally brought balance to the Force.
Sure, there was a prophecy long ago. Darth Plagueis the Wise. He told a story or something. You ever hear the story about Darth Plagueis the Wise and his balls?
You know that little rat Jedi?
It's a story the
hang out
Jedi
with
wouldn't tell
Jabba?
you.
Huh? It's just
Yeah.
like that story.
They don't want you to know.
It weighs the same amount. It weighed the same amount as dick and balls. That's the balance.
He kind of looks like balls.
When you think about it, if you start thinking about it, Jabba just.
Salacious Crumb. He could be
I know
Jabba's
Salacious
balls.
Crumb.
That's how they work. Their balls, they're
They're
Balls are-
detachable and they walk
your whole
around.
body. Yeah.
'Cause
What's
it's
the
Star
word?
Wars.
Ambulatory.
Wars.
It's Star
mobile.
Wars.
They
When's
hang
Star
above a
Wars
crib
gonna
and
show
they
me
sing
dick and
songs.
balls?
What's that? Knock knock. Oh, hello.
Soon.
There's no wall. There's another wall. It's
I'm
okay.
trying to think of which character is more likely to show dick and balls, and I think
One that has them.
It would
I
have
haven't
been.
seen Skeleton Crew yet, but I feel like
That's
somehow
a,
it's going to be
that's a
Jude
children.
Law's.
That's a children's show, so I don't think you're gonna get it there. And
It's gonna be the most inappropriate moment. Jude Law's balls are gonna come out. And he's like, "Why'd you put a playground next to a bar?"
well, no, because he's like he's on the ship. He's captaining the ship, and one of the kids stumbles into the captain's quarters to ask him a question, but he wasn't like fully dressed yet, and his robe slips open. He's like, "Oh,
Hope that wasn't supposed to happen.
that was
Wasn't
supposed to
script.
happen."
Don't mind the wizard's wand.
Jude, why are you actually fully naked under the robe? The robe was never coming open.
I said it wasn't supposed to happen. Look, it was an accident.
Is that what-
I mean, we're all
I
fully
don't wear
naked under
underwear.
our clothes when you think about it.
When you think about it,
You ever been in the real cockpit? Cockpit Timmy. Oh no. Okay, so Isaac is torturing one of those Scar dudes, and I guess it's one of the more.
Seraphites, please.
I don't think we've been told that yet.
He says it in the scene.
Not when I'm describing it.
All right, you haven't gotten there yet. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
We haven't gone. Yeah, we got to go
and
through the list, Daniel. Let him
This is
let him go through it.
This is one of the more devout, like spiritual ones versus the one we seen leading his little girl who never got to do hammer time. Was more of a like, yeah, Jesus is a cool person kind of thing, but don't get carried away. Versus this dude's like, Jesus is our savior.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. And he's like, fuck you, dude. I ain't telling you nothing. You burned one hand. Here's my other hand. Burn this hand. Fucking do it. And Isaac Dixon's like, yo, dude, I guess you're not going to talk. You win. I'll just kill you.
No, he talks. He just didn't like the news he was getting because every day one of the wolves opens. It says, "Do you want to know how I got these scars?" I can't say the name of their group, Daniel. What's the name?
Seraphites.
Scars.
Okay. They get scarred, and not one of the scarred takes off their scars and goes back to the wolf. Huh? So you think about that. It's just a waiting game, and the wait's over.
And I think he clocked it, so he knows.
Why would they go back to the wolves?
No.
Well, no, it's not that they would go back. It's that no Seraphites ever join the wolves, but wolves join Seraphites all the time. So
Why
you're
is
really
that,
fighting a losing ideological battle.
So we should all just go join the Seraphites?
Or maybe look at yourself and ask, why are they leaving us?
Or you think that the wolves just won't take any of them back and probably shoot Scar on sight unless they're going to catch and torture him?
That's probably part of it as well, where
Ooh, that's no
Seraphites
good.
are open.
So once you leave the wolf and go to Seraphite, the Seraphites will take you, but no wolf will take a Seraphite, so you can't go that way. That's a bad business plan.
That's true.
You've just
I
put
don't
your
know, the
opponent
scars
on
freak
death
me
ground,
out.
and the only thing to do is fight to the death now.
You'd shoot our kids. Will you tell your kids to shoot us? What are we supposed to do?
Your Sally shot Billy last week at the rodeo.
Well, Billy
For
finger
kids.
blasted Sally in front of a horse, and the horse was offended.
Yeah, well, Tom was up at the duck pond with Billy.
Finger blasted Billy.
I don't know that that's what they were doing, but look, I mean, whatever they were doing, it looked all right.
In front of the goat. There's always you can't be finger blasted unless you have an animal witness to make sure consent has happened.
I think that's a law.
That's a new law. That's a new law of the land.
It's the law of the land. I think that's the one rule Fedra had that has remained constant even without them.
Good rule.
Have you brought consent goat with you? Yeah.
My animal witness is the tortoise. Hey guys, wait. You're good.
You're good.
Thank you, consent tortoise. So, I mean, that's fun. I don't think we got dick and balls or any nudity before this season. Did we get any in first season? I definitely would remember dick and balls.
All right, we need a new catchy name for this news segment because apparently it's going to be a
Dick
running
Watch
thing.
2020.
So is it Dick and Ball Watch?
2025. Dick and Ball Watch 2025.
We definitely didn't get dick
The
and balls.
Dangleberry Report. The
You act like it's the first time we've talked about dick and balls and how often we're getting it, or if we're getting it.
I
This
don't
is
remember
big.
us referencing like previous movies in a series about it, but you're talking about like, did we get it last season?
I don't
Check the
think so.
ledger.
Well,
Check the
but we'd go through like
spreadsheet. How balanced is
like
the ball?
the Friday the 13th franchise. Like, oh, kept seeing boobs. Oh, they had a chance to show dick and balls there, but they didn't.
This is true.
And we just kept going. I don't know. Did we ever get it in those either? I don't know. Dick and balls are making a comeback. Coming to a theater near you. IMAX 3D.
You can get them with an order of curly fries. I love it.
Dipping mayo.
Knock, knock. What's that?
I better open up your door. I'm here.
Oh, there's a
Consent
door. Okay.
tortoise.
I said,
About
tear
to-
down this wall, Mr. Gorbachev.
Well, we Dino and Ellie have waited long enough. They're like, I smell something delicious. Let's head in a direction. Now that we know where we're going, kinda, sorta, towards that big wolf thing. And they walk into like a big like auditorium? I don't know, it's a big inner space.
It's a newsroom,
I
think.
So soundstage?
like a soundstage. Yeah.
And then like, unlike that other dude, like there's like 5 people in here that are all well hung.
Yeah, I was wondering how they were going to manage to infiltrate just the two of them, an entire town. But turns out an adventuring party has already come through this dungeon and killed a bunch of the monsters for them.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty easy. You just let all the other like bigger groups fight each other, and you try to move around without them knowing you're there.
It's some real dark and darker energy.
Yeah.
They ruin it, but it's effective until they ruin it.
Right.
Like they needed to make it to where nobody survived this.
Wait. Oh, I thought you were talking about dark and darker. What?
No, I was talking about this. So they go in there, they see all the gutted wolves. I almost said Fedra wolves hanging from the ceiling, and then more wolves show up. And they're like, oh, we're sneaking around. We're doing killing. We see stuff written on the wall that was left by the cult. Clearly, the cult got a hold of these guys, gutted them. Now, Ellie and Dina are lurking. Ellie jumps a dude from behind, and then another dude comes out, and then Dino shoots him in the back of the head because she doesn't know how to be stealthy. She didn't play the first game. She didn't have a knife.
Yeah, you gotta put like a pillow or something in front of the gun.
Yeah, well, she should have just knifed. She had the drop on him. Ellie knifes her guy, and then Ellie's like, shoot the window! And it's like, it was open. God,
It would have been funnier if she had shot the wrong window, and then they're just like,
Yeah, she
No
shoots the one that
fire
goes
drop.
towards the soundstage. Like,
There's no
yeah. blah, blah, blah. And she
Take
can
that
leave
window.
her head out and say, I got you, boys.
I got your man!
Now,
Go down the fire escape.
yeah, fire escape. How, like, when they first infiltrate this place, they see a guy. He's all shot up with arrows. I don't know this, but I feel like some of the damage done to the wolves was done by wolves. I don't know that, but I feel it. Like,
You think
some of it might have been an
Colt
inside
only has
job.
like bow and arrow?
No, I think some of the wolf guys, just like we saw in the torture scene, maybe switched but didn't leave.
But I mean, possibly.
Yeah, no, that's my working theory until the next episode.
So your big bold claim is the people that are mostly consisted of former wolves possibly have someone on the inside. That's bold. That'd be me though. I'd be like, look, guys, I'm with you. I'll say over here though, we have air conditioning, and you're not going to cut my face because look, I have to be, incognito. Like, what do you want me to do? If you cut my face, I'm gonna have to go around in a little box hiding in a box. Can't do that. They're going to see. It's Seattle. It rains a lot. Box is going to melt.
Boxes sure do melt.
The weird thing about walls is like you would think like
Once
you
you
get
hit your
past
head
one,
against enough of them.
you would think there wouldn't be like another one right behind it.
Again, I don't think you've ever listened to this show.
And
They did
speaking
open
of
a door
walls,
and there was a wall of debris.
I mean, there sure were a bunch of walls made out of the tubes, the underground tubes. You go inside them and they suck you. The sucking tube.
But it's kind of dumb.
What is?
Oh, shit. We can go through these holes. They can't fit. Guys were there right behind them like 2 seconds later and kind of looking in there after them. Like, they don't
Shoot
fit, but you know
them
what
in the
does
face.
fit? Your fucking gun fits. You could shoot them in their asses as they're crawling down the hole.
Yeah, you don't know what you're going to get an arrow in your eye.
Well, the thing is, I think the guy who said, kill, I don't care that Isaac wants them alive. I think that guy is the guy that gets got by Ellie.
Mm.
So then you've got the people who are like, no, we're going to do what Isaac wanted. So you can't just shoot him.
I would have shot him because I'm a wolf. Wolves shoot people all the time. So we go down to the penguin's drug lair. He did that in a tunnel too. It's probably the same tunnel. That was HBO, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's probably the same tunnel.
Same, but different. Different mushroom.
True. Got now we got our Dino and Ellie. Shimmer's at home. Dino and Ellie. Then we got wolves, and then we got people.
Shimmer couldn't fit through the hole. Yeah.
Shimmer couldn't fit through the hole. So we got 3 teams down here. 3 teams.
Okay.
Only one can be victorious.
Where we dropping, boys?
It's capture the flag.
It's team deathmatch.
Oh.
We're dropping into the subway car because we're gonna let those fun guys fight those wolf guys, and we're just gonna try to be sneaky. We're gonna not be as good about it. We're gonna go through one of those squishy carnival like things where you have to like squeeze your body through the inflated thing.
Yes, and there's gonna be a whole bunch of hands and feet trying to get at you.
Wouldn't it have been better to just run along the top of the train from the very start?
No,
I think
it's
so, unless you
there.
think they can swarm and
It's slippery.
Yeah,
it
You
could be
might fall and
slippery.
embarrass yourself.
It is moist, or you could get shot. What if a wolf sees you?
Well, the wolves are getting eaten by the zombies.
yeah, but they're gonna do spiteful last headshots just for spite, Daniel. Okay. Now, I would have thought the wolves would have, burned out all of these infected.
Well, they thought they did.
Where did they come from then?
They've all been hibernating for winter.
They missed
same as,
a little bit, a little fungus on the underside of the train. And when the guy threw the torch under there, little fungus is like, hey, whoa, what's this? And then he calls in his boys.
But how did the boys get into the tunnel?
Oh, they
were
walked.
already there.
I mean, they're
You know how
already
boys
there.
be in tunnels.
I'm saying, like, nobody has a clue on how to survive. Ugh.
Well,
I
it's
am
kind of,
wasted
it's
in
your
this
zombie
reality,
apocalypse
Daniel.
situation, Ryan. You can't kill them all.
Why?
There's always going to be more until
That's
you're out
what
of
more
people.
means.
Yeah. Come on, Dino, climb that fence. Okay.
Great. Now,
The zombies
now you do
can't
it.
climb it.
Okay. But they can push through eventually.
Yeah, but I was hoping one of them was going to push through the grate like a jelly. Like, just... like,
the
look,
one
I'm
would
like in
just-
Terminator.
Would just
But then he
open
just
it.
dies.
And be like, guys.
Guys.
Check this out. But then he immediately gets murdered because they're like, oh, this guy thinks he's better than us. Huh?
Kill him!
They lock
with
it
his
back and then they
ideas.
stomp him. No. We do what our grandfathers and great-grandfathers did before. We push against the fence.
We push it, and we
jelly
push it
our
hard.
way through.
Jelly, shimmer.
So they're doing that.
That's what the great fungus
Dino
wants.
and Ellie run up the escalator because it ain't working.
There's not
unfortunately,
one
'cause
werewolf,
Escalators are fun.
And I'm disappointed.
We gotta get through
That's right, there's
the
two.
tourney gate, whatever they call them, tourney doors.
Yep.
Turnstile.
Why is it a
No, I
turnstile?
think that's the smaller one.
Because when you go through it, you got to do it stylishly. Otherwise, it doesn't work.
I don't. It's
Well,
just like, God, why is it not working? I'm stuck,
Right.
guys.
Because you have to
They
go through
didn't
it
push hard
stylishly.
enough.
No, it's because I'm usually going
Ellie
the opposite
throws-
direction.
They're doing it wrong. Ellie throws her arm in bite mouth of Zomber thing to protect Dino. Dino's like, oh shit, what the fuck, dog? And they get through there, and then all the critters run up there, and they're pushing on both directions, and they're getting stuck, and they're hurting each other, and it's so sad.
Kevin, back the fuck up. We got to push this thing. You're pulling it.
No, I'm pushing on this side, but you're pushing on that side. We're doing it. We're not going to go
I was
anywhere.
here first. I'm pushing.
But I want to push it.
No.
They're getting away.
I don't even care about
Shimmer!
them
It
anymore.
doesn't
I'm
matter.
pissed
We're
about
gonna
you.
settle this disagreement first before we're gonna go play. Okay, we have to settle our differences. Otherwise, what are we even doing?
Are we not a civilized
Huh?
society?
Are we not a civilized collective fungus organization? Huh? We are.
One fungus
Or not.
above all.
All right. You think she's gonna wash
Fuck.
her hand? No, look at the way she's running. Neither one of them's gonna wash their hands.
Well, they're out in the rain, so it's all washed. Now Ellie's up in front, and Dino's staring at Ellie, all like, "Aw, shit!" Like,
Ooh,
I wonder if she's sick. And then the theater place they're going to, up on the little marquee, it says "sick." Ha!
Did it?
I think it did.
Don't nobody check.
I remember seeing
Let's just say
that
it does.
and go, "That's random." And I was like, "Oh, she wasn't like for sure she was gonna be sick." And then she's like, "Oh yeah, Ellie's sick." Ah! And then so Dino's like, "Ah, shit." Get into the place. And she's like, I'm going to have to shoot her. But then Ellie's like, okay, let me get this door barricaded, blah, blah, blah. She's like, oh, yeah, I'll shoot her after she does a bunch of work.
Yeah.
And then Dino pulls a gun on Ellie. And Ellie's like, whoa, dude, don't shoot me. Didn't you see season 1? I can't be infected. She didn't watch it.
Just like
Who
Ryan.
would be here in season 2 without watching season 1? Real piece of shit.
Yeah.
This whole thing where Ellie's like, look, man, can't be infected. Ask Shimmer. Oh.
Does Shimmer know?
Oh, Shimmer knows.
Of course Shimmer knows. Yeah, Shimmer knows.
Shimmer's the first one that knew, actually, oddly enough.
That don't seem right.
Shimmer was always there.
Just off camera?
Yeah, waiting, directing, actually.
Oh.
Like, okay, look, Dino, you don't want to shoot me.
You want
All
to
right,
bang
I'm going
me?
to go over here. I'm going to go.
You want to? Yeah, we want to do bang, but not with this gun. So
Not with this gun.
But I need pre-bang nap.
I'm going to go put this bandage on. I'm going to go take a little sleep in this chair. I'm going to pick the one spot in here where it leaks right on my head. I'm going to wake up like a creepy crawler dude. And you might think I'm a creepy crawler dude and shoot me. So don't do it. So Dino just sat there the whole time with her flashlight and gun pointed at her?
Yeah.
I can't sleep if someone's shining a light in my eyes.
I can't either. In Oregon.
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 Portland, Oregon.
Beaverton, Oregon.
But they're in
Salem,
Seattle.
Oregon.
So
They're nowhere near
Washington.
Oregon. But we're just saying they're sisters.
I think they are near, but
where's
Bah.
Forks?
Wyoming.
No, it's not.
Sorry, I was thinking Jackson. Forks, well, that's where Shimmer's gonna go.
They're in my drawer.
To
Shimmer and Sparkle.
Forks
Vampire
belong
horse.
in the drawer. Good joke, Ryan. Solid joke.
Thank you.
Hey, look though, dude, I'm not infected. See the bite? Still oozing a little bit. Like it might be like regular infected, but it's not like, you know.
It's not
I'm
like
gonna
butt
just die
fungus
from
infected?
a normal. I'm gonna die from a normal
Straight up infection,
like
like
my
a fever?
hero called Drogo.
Yeah.
Just put me
That
out in the
lady
sun.
gave him an STD.
I don't think that's what happened.
No,
died of
no.
AIDS.
He died of the big calypsy.
Oof.
She killed a lot of people in that show.
You don't know. You didn't watch it.
Gave her dragon. I didn't watch it.
You heard what he said.
You didn't watch the last episodes.
I didn't watch the last 1.5 episode.
Well, that means you didn't watch. Yeah, you didn't watch it.
She killed people before then.
We've all killed people.
Not Shimmer.
Oh, Shimmer.
Especially Shimmer.
has-
Shimmer kills. Hey, Dino, see though, but like I'm not infected. I
would fail
immune.
that test. Like, see, look, no shaky. Oh shit.
Oh, that's
This
my
is-
normal shaky
This is
Dino.
the caffeine, Dino. You know me, Dino. You know if I have my caffeine, if I don't have my caffeine, you know I just shake.
I just shake. I don't know what it
Okay.
is.
That's why I'm
I
so
haven't had
good
a
on the
cigarette,
dance floor. I'm
Dino.
shaking. Does that
But she's
turn
all
you
like-
on?
Like,
It
hey,
does.
Dino, though.
All right.
Dino, I'm immune. And Dino's like, I'm pregnant. And it's like, Dino, I'm not. It's not mine.
It's not mine. Why are you get off of me? You're gross.
Gross.
Oh wait, you're preggers? That's so hot.
You're immune. That's so hot.
Like we both got some weird kinks here.
No, it's the.
All right, now finger bang me
I
with the bite
thought
hand.
You were gonna die, and everything I had planned was just went down the shitter. But now that I know you're not gonna die, I have the emotions of what life without you is, and you know what? I gotta get those emotions out.
Yeah, I'm gonna get me some.
You got some paper?
And Ellie's over here
'Cause
like,
I got some scissors.
Let's censor it. Ellie's like, I want to get with you, but I ain't ready to be
wanna
a
cut the
father,
little
so I'm gonna
heart
try to get
origami
that
thing
baby
down.
out
You
of
know,
there.
musicians, they get their emotions out with their fingers through like an instrument, and it's the same.
Oh, the calluses on her dirty, grungy, unwashed
Dirty,
digits.
grungy, nasty ass. Fucking
It was
probably hasn't
raining. They're
clipped
washed.
her goddamn fingernails and
And then
since
she
they
put her
left
hands
Jackson,
all on those
probably.
moldy, dusty furniture. Ugh.
Oh.
She hasn't had her morning beef jerky that day.
So, yeah.
This might be the grossest sex scene ever put on film.
No.
Might be.
Ryan's made some videos, so he can go ahead and tell you it's not.
Consent goat. All right.
He does that angle, you know the one.
It's just balls and ass.
Just balls and ass.
That's all you see. Just slap from behind there.
Who's that good for?
Yeah.
You know, I don't know.
For Ryan.
I can hire a stunt double for half the pay and nobody will notice.
Oh, that's true. That's true. There's another one of those walls.
AI taking our jobs, you know?
You got a robot doing it?
No.
Robot dick. I got a robot consent animal, and it's not the same.
Oh.
All right. So that happens. And then they wake up. But then they have they get the beef jerky. Very important. Yes, Kenny. They eat some beef jerky. They kiff.
We talk about our bites,
Okay.
how we hide our bites.
We're going to do it with, I don't know, burning it and tattoos. But look, here's
She
a
didn't
map.
show her the stomach one.
Oh, yeah. Look, I think if we just go right over there, you know that thing that's on fire?
Well, there's chatter on the radio.
What's the chatter about, Daniel? What's happening?
Somebody says the name. Nora was a race car driver. Oh, so goddamn fast.
Nora. In this world, there is only one Nora.
Nora! Was she in Abby's crew?
Yes.
Maybe. Well, we'll find out.
And what did she do?
She just watched.
She watched.
She just watched. That's okay. Abby was kind of scary that day.
But-
What was she supposed to do?
Even though, you know, it's not, we're not after Nora. We're after Abby. But Nora, no, we're assuming Nora knows where Abby is. So sorry, Nora.
Sorry, Nora. Well,
Golly.
at one point, didn't Dino ask, like, so we're just after Abby's group, right? What if we run into these other wolves? And, like,
Kill
Doesn't really
on
say anything.
sight.
and then Dino's like, agreed. So, like, yeah, they're going to fuck them all up. I'm like, hell yeah.
Yeah, but what if they came to different conclusions? Because they didn't express words.
That's
What if they
true.
came to different conclusions?
Yeah, Dino goes and she puts her hands up. And,
Dance fight.
And then, yeah, exactly. Or tickle.
And Ellie just shoots the guy in the face, like, oh,
face.
oh,
You're like, I thought.
what?
I thought.
We
really
should probably use our words.
We should verbalize our communication because, our silent.
Shimmer, what do you think?
So the,
Kill them all!
oh, God damn it. Shimmer.
Jesus Christ, Shimmer.
Shimmer's a problem.
Someone give some more
Fucking
hardtack to Shimmer. Oh,
Give
that's
me!
right. Do you know how
Let
to
me
make
stop the
hardtack?
younglings!
Isn't it just like flour and water?
You forgot the salt.
Okay.
Okay. I thought it was for the horse. Basically, it's lambus bread.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Lambus cracker.
One bite of lambus bread will keep you full forever.
Oh,
I'll have it.
forever and ever.
Yeah.
Okay. Why is
Oh
this?
shit, I'm gonna be a dad?
Yes, congratulations. You're going to be a dad and you're going to teach your kid to wash their hands. Good.
Huh. This changes things.
Wow. This,
You know.
Dino, you can't come. Yeah, I am. Well, think about it, though. Things are different now.
I know.
All right. Womanizer.
Yeah. Now that we've had sex, you just want to get rid of me so you can go bang someone else? Huh?
Found out you got me pregnant and this is what you're going to do?
Well,
Huh? You
no,
think
it's
that's
not
okay?
that. It's because you are pregnant and I want to protect the baby.
Oh.
Or I just want to be a little bloodthirsty monster when you're not around so you can't see it.
Yeah, I don't want you to see that now that I know you have a chillin'. And we're going to have a
I'm
chillin'.
starting to think Dino might be more bloodthirsty, though.
Why?
I don't know. She got that crazy eyes, you know?
No,
Like-
I don't know.
Like Ellie's going to be like, yeah, we're going to go in there. We're going to brutalize them. And then like they're going to walk in the room and Dino's going to do some shit. And Ellie's going to look at her and be like, what the fuck?
Ooh.
Who the fuck heats up a skillet and then sets it on someone's hand, Dina? You're a monster.
Dino put his balls in the skillet and said, making some breakers.
Now, when you say
Cooking
Dino
up
put
some
his
huevos.
balls in the skillet, maybe what you meant was Dino put the. No, you're fine.
No, if you have the correct context there, it makes sense.
If you understand the joke, Ryan, which I feel like you don't.
I don't
Yeah, he
understand
didn't get
joke.
it. He didn't get it. But I think there should have been like a little fantasy, like little scene there where Ellie's imagining her, Dino, and Buff Boy all
Jesse.
raising the baby together.
Yeah, that would
Jesse.
be fun. That would have been fun, yeah.
like her and Jesse are out trying to out-dad each other. You know,
just hammering in
Dino.
logs, chopping up wood.
Building fences. They're both trying to play fetch with the dog.
Free punching.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. And Dino's just sitting on the porch with the baby, just laughing because she's got her 2 people to take care of her now. She's got it set up.
Ooh, I'm sorry. Now I know we're all riding high. I'm kind of thinking Dino's not a stable person.
Isn't that what I just said?
No.
Well, yeah, it kind of was what you said. But now Ryan's just like saying it.
You know, when you take the subtext and you just like
Make a text.
Make a text.
That's what Shimmer's here for. Yo, Ellie, I don't think Dino's that stable of a person.
What do you know
seems
about
like she's about to slide
stables?
off the side.
Oh, you've never seen one in
She's
your whole
not-
horse life.
She's not really engaging her core, and I think she's going to fall right off me. But in life, Ellie,
Yeah, but you know what they say when you fall off the horse, you got to get back on it.
You gotta get back on.
no, it fucking hurts.
Oh,
horse tries to kill
they,
you.
They probably say, "Ah, shit." That's the first thing you say.
Oh, shit. They say, I'm
Shit,
no
damn, this
Superman
hurt.
now.
All right, what's your predictions for the next episode, Kenay?
Oh, why didn't you ask me?
You already know.
Next episode. So, Dino, still pregnant.
Okay.
Good, bold prediction, bold.
Ellie, starting to, have second thoughts about taking on all this responsibility. It's like, I got to be Dino's caretaker.
I'm not ready to be a
caretaker.
dad.
Yeah, I ain't ready for it. I like to be, wild, roaming. Now that I got Dino, I don't really want Dino.
Oh.
Like, that was fun, but she didn't really reciprocate. So I'm over here finger banging her.
Well,
She
they
ain't
just didn't
finger-banging me.
show it.
Nah, it didn't happen. If it happened, they would have shown it. Shimmer's over there like, I'm gonna head out, guys.
So they've never used the bathroom then, except for that time when she peed on the pregnancy test. That's the only time they've ever shown anyone using the bathroom.
And you'll remember I pointed out they didn't wash their hands.
And wash your hands.
I pointed it out.
So yeah, you're right. Someone's gonna have to take a shit this next episode.
Okay, yeah, it's coming.
It's been
building up.
It's about time.
It's about time.
Day one of no shit.
So we've got I guess we're gonna do the video game thing that this is based off of, where we're gonna have a specific target for each thing. So Nora's gonna be next episode.
Okay.
And then we'll find the next target, and we'll slowly work our way through Abby's crew.
So you're gonna get a target for each episode, is what you're saying?
Sort of. That we're gonna have like
That math don't check out, bud.
well, you said they're gonna stretch it out over 2 seasons, though.
Daniel can't say any more about it.
Yeah.
I predict
that's
a lot
that's
more
how
people
we-
get if she finds them, more than one member is going down. It's gonna be more than one.
I think what was episode 4? I think
Yeah.
our next big fight, like set piece and everything, is gonna be episode 6. I think we get more finding out what's going on. We get another small skirmish like in this episode. Because I mean, the tunnel thing, it was kind of big, but that
Tunnel
was quick.
snakes.
It was just like a bunch of extras running at you, though. It wasn't.
Yeah,
It wasn't
we
the
don't
giant fight.
fight earlier.
It wasn't the 2 towers fight.
I
of
don't.
disappointment.
There's nothing. I don't think there's much more like lore dumping needs to go on between Ellie and Dino. I think they're set now for the next couple episodes. We might get on the whole telling the story of season 1 to Dino at some point.
That's gonna take a while because season 1 was like what, 12 episodes or something?
Something like that,
episodes.
yeah.
It was a lot of episodes. So yeah.
And we're gonna find out more about the wolves next episode.
Yeah, we got to have that one lady's husband's episode.
Eugene,
All right, I'm gonna tell you guys now about Eugene and this episode with Eugene.
we get a Eugene episode.
Not really.
Oh, is Eugene someone I know?
Yes.
Somebody
The
that you
actor.
used to know.
Somebody that you used to know, yeah.
Who plays Eugene?
I'm not doing it. I'm not playing this game with
It's
you.
an uncredited. It's like uncredited gorilla because gorillas took
Is it
all
Shimmer?
the parts.
There's no
No,
way that
Shimmer
you have
is a
forgotten
horse.
this when I say it every single time.
It's.
No, I know it's someone I know. Who is it?
Let me try to
There's
say his
no
name.
way.
Joe
I forgot. Look.
Pestilence.
Oh, Joe
Pescal-
Panteliano.
Oh,
Dude,
my.
I love that guy.
I love him so much I forget about him every week.
Look, man, I got a lot of stuff going on, and life happens.
Meow.
Yeah.
But don't
Yeah,
get
no,
too
yeah,
hyped
no,
up
yeah,
for
no.
that. Don't. I'll just.
Why?
Just
I'm
don't get
very
too
hyped.
hyped for that.
No, I'm
What
hyped.
Linda Ronstadt song does he play on the piano for his wife
It's
in
not.
their whole
It's not
flashback
that
episode?
kind of episode.
Do we get one of those episodes? I want one of those episodes.
You're not getting one of those episodes.
I need a good cry.
Your cry episode was episode 2.
No, that was Kim. No, that was 3. Cried more than 3.
God,
2,
more
I'm
than
like,
3.
shit, damn.
No, 2.
Yeah.
You're in shock. You're angry.
Yeah.
And then maybe 3, you're like, oh wait, no, he's dead. Dead.
Oh, and Shimmer's gone. We never see Shimmer again.
Shimmer's not at the theater.
Oh, like that horse in Game of Thrones. Yeah.
Which one?
The white one.
Wolves were a thing in Game of Thrones. I don't think horses were a thing. They didn't have horses.
Little known fact. I bet you didn't know that, Kenny. Because you didn't watch the last hour and a half of Game of Thrones.
Where they revealed that
horses
everything that you thought was a horse before was a wolf.
That was a wolf. It was a wolf taking a horse's job.
Wolves all the way down. And wolves never consent.
And then fucking Sean Bean showed up at the end. And he's like, "You thought I was dead? I wasn't. I've been here the whole time."
I'm the king.
Is that even his name, Sean Bean? Is that it?
Yeah, dude.
Man, what an act.
What an act.
He was in Equilibrium.
He was in Equilibrium.
What was he in? It was
Goldeneye.
No, okay, not with John Travolta.
Yes.
He was in
No.
not Pacific Rim, but that's a good movie.
Silent Hill.
Let's not talk about that, but yes.
Oh, we will talk about it.
He's in both of them, isn't he?
What's the movie he was in with Harrison Ford?
And so's Jon Snow in the second one.
Yeah, Jon Snow's in the second.
You know?
And Jon Snow was in that funny tennis movie.
Which funny tennis movie?
You know, the funny one.
Was that the one with Spider-Man's girlfriend?
No.
Is that a funny one? I didn't watch it.
I don't know.
The fake documentary one?
The fake documentary one.
Yeah.
Yep, Jon Snow was in that one. I once fell down in snow, so same.
Same, but different.
Jon Snow is in a bad werewolf
Oh my God,
movie.
I would like to fall down into Jon Snow. You know what I'm saying?
Bring Shimmer.
Right.
Can't. Doesn't exist. They don't exist in that realm.
We need a wolf. I'll bring fucking, what are some wolves' names? Big Dog. I'll bring Big Dog.
Star Fox?
I don't think one of them's Star Fox. I think that's a fox.
No, they say it's ironic.
Yeah, everyone knows that.
Namir?
I can't name
Namir? Lemuria?
I can't name one wolf right now.
Nymeria?
Lady.
Lady. Who names a... Everyone's out there naming their wolves cool shit. Like fucking
Either there's
Nymeria,
just not a lot of... There's just not a lot of famous wolves. I'm gonna call my wolf
Lady even though it's a dude.
There just must not be a lot of famous wolves out there.
There are.
I can't...
We just
I
haven't
can't
covered
think
them.
of any other names.
There's Big B.
What about the wolf, the twins that got raised by a wolf? Ramses and...
Nope.
Okay, but they weren't the wolf.
It's Romulus and Remus.
See, I just had to tee him up. You see how it happened? Just like...
Tex Avery?
What?
I don't think Tex Avery is a wolf.
No, but there was that wolf character on the show. The Big Bad Wolf.
I said Big B.
Oh, that's what that meant.
Mavis Beacon Typing.
Duran.
Hungry.
Nancy Drew?
She was ravaged by wolves.
Nancy Reagan.
Ryan saw it. And you too. On r34.net.
What's that?
What kind of ravaging we talking about?
The 1950s kind, you know?
Nah, there was no consent animals in the 50s.
There was no consent goat wasn't around.
Nope, it was a bad time.
This episode ended like 10 minutes ago.
No, yeah, but it's, instead of hitting a wall, we've learned how to pole vault and just keep going.
There's always more.
That's what more means.
That's what more means. That's a solid episode.
We haven't finished it yet.
Yeah, still going.
I mean,
it did need more Jesse.
What? Oh, Jesus. No, what do you want?
He thirsting. This guy's thirsty.
In fact, Jesse and Josh Peck should have both taken their shirts off and, did manual labor. For the audience, not for me.
Aren't you part of the audience?
Maybe they could have taken turns picking up each other.
I'm an analyst.
Combat.
You're an analyst. Is that what we are? We're not critics. We're analysts.
We're analysts. More professional.
We look at the data.
Yeah. Well,
and the data on this episode was one dick.
But a lot of it. Well, kind of seen the butt from the back, too. Like, they're really getting in there. Well.
What are you talking about?
He was on the floor.
He was on the floor.
Well, what I'm saying is usually...
Kenny has a mod that lets him move the camera in the game around wherever he wants.
What I'm saying is, like, your butt's behind your dick, and usually if you're getting a dick shot, like, from straight up front, you're only ever seeing the dick, but because he's on the floor like that, you're also seeing, like, the underbutt, his taint and everything. Like, you see it all. Yeah.
What?
It's all there.
Well, I mean, it is all there, unless he didn't have a butt, which we don't know.
That's part of the scar. They seal it up. Well. As always,
the old dusty trail.
I've been your horrible host, Kenny, telling you Have you checked with your consent animal today?
Nay.
I'm Daniel. You should wash your hands before and after every meal.
That's good advice. I'm Ryan, and let me
Where's
tell
that
you.
brushing your teeth?
What? What brushing your teeth?
Do you brush your teeth before and after every meal?
No.
Beef jerky now.
That's beef
Okay.
jerky. God damn it. No dick and balls on the
Sorry.
Food Network. That was what I was going to say till I was interrupted by your beef jerky mouth, Daniel.
But they have eggs and bacon all the time, Ryan.
But how much
Eggs and
better
bacon.
would the ratings be on the Food Channel?
Two
if there
fat
were dick and
ladies
balls?
serving up dick and balls. You know there's going to be sugar and butter involved.
If you put it on the Food Channel, it's going to slide over into HGTV. Then you're going to have
no
Love
one
It or
wants
Listed or Dick and Balls.
Well,
No one ever takes Dick and
Goodbye.
knock knock. Who's that? It's the wall.